Evans here. We've located the Sentry Bot. It's being protected by robots. Deploy down the road and move in. Evans out. Right. Let's head in. We have to secure that bot at all costs.
So hello and welcome back to another game of Fallout Wasteland Warfare by Bethesda. This is going to be played on a 3x3 board. The Brotherhood of Steel are going to start off on the left hand side there. The robots are going to be arrayed along the right hand side. The objective is to get to the Sentry Bot. It's going to be run over 5 rounds. Brotherhood of Steel have to hack the Sentry Bot. The robots have to take out the Brotherhood of Steel. So let's get started with round 1. Because they're evenly matched, I'm going to randomly roll. 1 and 3 is going to be Brotherhood of Steel, 2 and 4 is going to be for the robots. So that's a 3, so the Brotherhood of Steel are going to kick off. So I'm going to start with Knight Evans. He's going to take 2 moves down the board. The first of our 2 Mr. Gutsies is going to take a single move, and then they're going to take a long distance shot into Evans. So that is a hit. And just to block one of it, though you can't see it, takes 1 damage. Our first initiate's also going to take 2 moves up the board. The second Gutsy is going to do the same as the first one. He's going to take a single move and he's going to take a shot into Evans. That's also a hit with an armor break. He manages to block the one, takes 1 damage. Our second initiate is going to take a single move to there, and then he's going to take a long distance shot into the second Mr. Gutsy. That is a hit with an armor break. Doesn't block any of it, so takes 2 damage. First of our 2 Protectrons are going to take 2 moves down to in behind the bit of ruined road. Our third initiate is going to take a single move up, and then he's going to try a long distance shot across into that Protectron. That is a crit. The bottle cap means he's got an armor break. He takes 2 damage. The second of our Protectrons are going to take a single move up, and then he's going to try shooting across all the rubble into that initiate. So long distance shot, let's see how he does. And that's a miss. The Knight is going to take 2 moves straight forward, see if he can get in a bit better position so he can use his minigun next round. And to round off round 1, the Securitron is going to take 2 moves so he can get out into the open a bit more. So kick off round 2, let's have a look at the event card for this round. Lost supplies, I'm going to put a random supply token smack bang in the middle of the board, which is here. And we'll see if anybody can get to that before the end of the game. So control passes back over the robots. He's going to take a shot into Evans. First one, that's a hit. He takes 1 damage. Second shot's also a hit. And he manages to block all the damage. Evans is going to turn the favour by shooting back into the Securitron. That's a hit with an armour break. He takes 2 damage. And that's also a hit with 2 armour break, so he's going to take, he doesn't block any of it, takes another 2 damage. The first of the Gutsies is going to take another move forward to get a bit more out in the open. And he's going to take a shot into Evans. Let's see, that's a hit. He manages to block all the damage. The first of the Initiates is going to take 2 shots into the Gutsy in the middle there. And that's 2 misses. Our second Gutsy is also going to take a move up and take a shot. That is a miss. Initiate number 2 is going to take a shot long distance into that Gutsy there. That's a hit with a quick action. And he takes 1 damage. That's also a hit. Doesn't block any of it, so he takes 2 damage for that. And then he's going to use his quick action just to move into the open a bit more. First of our Protectrons is going to take a move into the centre of the bridge. And then he's going to take a shot into the Initiate standing over in the open there. And that's a miss. The Initiate's going to take 2 moves up, so he can have a look at see what's in this supply cache. So we'll see if it's just an item or a danger or what it is. So that's just a straight up item, and he's got some tasty Yao Guai meat. The second Protectron's going to take 2 shots over into the night. First one's a miss. Second shot's a hit for 3 damage, and he blocks 1 of it. And finally, that knight is going to take a move up onto the top of the rubble. So the knight's going to use his minigun to shoot into the Protectron. First one's a miss. Second one's a hit, but I thought it was a miss, so I didn't roll armour. Third one's a hit for 2 damage, and he blocks it. Fourth one's a crit with an armour break, and he also blocks that. And fifth one's a miss. I think the moral of the story is, unless you're up against something squishy, leave that minigun at home. So round 3, control passes back to the Brotherhood of Steel. Event cards tumbleweeds, so I'm going to put up these 5 markers across the edge of the board, and they're going to slowly move over as the game progresses. So Evan's up first. He's going to take 2 shots into the Securitron. So the first got 3 armour break, so he's just straight up going to take 3 damage from that. Doesn't explode. Second shot, that's also a hit. Manages to block 1 of it, but it's too little too late, so the Securitron is out for the count. First of the 2 Gutsies is going to shoot into Evans. That's a hit. He takes all 3 damage. That's also a hit. Only manages to block 1, takes 2 damage, and that's Evans down as well. our first initiate's going to shoot back into that gutsy. So 2 shots into him. That's a hit. Doesn't block any of it, takes 2 damage. And for the second shot, that is a miss. Our second gutsy is going to shoot into initiate. That's a hit for 3 damage. He manages to block it. Second shot is also a hit with an armor break. And he takes 2 damage. Our second initiate's going to take long distance shot into him. That is a miss. That's also a miss. The first Protectron's going to take 2 shots into the night. That's a miss. And that's also a miss. The Knight's going to take a couple of moves up. I'm going to do a shorter move because he's crossing the rubble. He'll be able to do a full move with his next one, so that'll take him into base contact with the Protectron. The second Protectron is going to take 2 shots into the Knight. He's going to be -2 for close combat. First one's a miss. Second one's a hit. And he blocks it. And to finish off this round, the Initiate's going to take 2 moves to try and get closer to the Sentry Bot. So we're going to start round 4. I'm going to move the tumbleweeds up, and then we'll have a look at the event card. So it's low sun, all skill checks are -2. Don't think there's going to be many skill checks this round. So control passes back over, and Protectron's going to turn around and he's going to take 2 shots into the Initiate. And that's a miss. And the second one's also a miss. The Initiate, seeing he's in the clear because the Protectron's engaged, he'll be able to sneak around him and hopefully get in contact with the Sentry Bot. Yeah, he'll be able to move in there so he can do a hacking check next turn. The second Protectron's going to take a couple of hits into the Knight. That is a hit. And he blocks it. And the second shot is a miss. The Initiate's going to take 2 shots into the gutsy there. First one, that's a hit. The bottle caps mean he's also on fire. And he takes 1 damage. And the second shot's a miss. Gutsy's going to turn in favour, shoot back into the Initiate. That's a miss. That is a hit. Doesn't manage to block any of it, so that poor Initiate's down also. So our last Initiate there, he's going to take shots into the Gutsy. And that is 2 misses. The second Gutsy is going to take a move up so he can get into shooting range because he was just out of it. And that shot's a miss. And the Knight's going to take some shots into Protectron. So first one's a miss. Second one's also a miss. Third one, that's a hit. And he blocks it. Fourth shot's a miss. Fifth shot's a hit with an extra damage. And he blocks that as well. So 5th and final round. Let's see what the event card is for this. So all skill checks at +2, so that's going to come in handy for Initiate, who's going to start off this round by trying to hack that Sentry Bot. And he's done it on the first try. So that's game.
This is Initiate Alex reporting in. We have secured the Sentry Bot. Send Vertibird for pickup.
We read you. Vertibird en route now.
So thank you all for watching this episode of the Brotherhood of Steel vs Robots. There was a couple of things that I actually forgot while I was filming it. So for example, the robots, when they hit half health, I meant to roll to see if they explode. I think I remembered it once for the Securitron, but apart from that, it totally slipped my mind. Also, the Gutsies have a special thing as well, that if they take damage, you're meant to roll to see if they get ice stock damage. So if you do roll that, they're a -2 advantage, so that might have actually come in handy, seeing it was down to the Gutsies that took out my 2 Brotherhood of Steel characters. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!